Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have an update for you for the whole collection project pan. This is a project that was started by Sarah and Emily last year. They did it together, and this year we've made it a big collab with a lot of people doing this as well. So any extra information will be linked down below, their channels, playlists, everything. I'm pretty excited about this update because I've hit goal on a product. I don't know if you guys can guess which product it is, but I'm gonna go through the products kind of in the order that I've been rolling them in. We're basically randomly picking products from our respective collections, just having everything in a spreadsheet, random number, and whatever the product is a product you're working on. And for most of the products I'm like either trying to hit pan or trying to finish something up. And the product that is on top of the list in my little notebook is my Sigma eyeshadow, and I have it pan, as you can see. I'm very excited about this because I've been working on this for a while because yeah, it's been in here since the start of the year, and I've finally been able to focus on it a good bit for the last like 2 months or so. And the pan is actually pretty shallow, as you can see in the close-up, so it wasn't too hard for me to hit pan once I started working on this. During the last update I had 25 uses and I had to use it one more time before I hit pan, and I hit a good amount of pan doing that as well. It's just always like that moment that you hit pan right after you filmed an update. It's always a bit of a shame, but at least that meant that I had a little bit less products to focus on for the full month, and I've got plenty to focus on still. So I'm kind of looking forward to kind of the revamp of this project next year, because we will have a slightly different way of doing things. At least like everybody kind of does their own thing with this project anyway, but there is an idea going on that will make this a little bit more manageable in a way. So yeah. Anyway, that was the first product. Then the second product on here is the green shade in my Sleek, the original project. And this one I have not really used a lot. It's this shade right here. And I've used it once. I have it in my kind of outer corner today. So yeah, that is not really moving too quickly. I'm kind of trying to focus on a green in my Penda's eyeshadows at the moment. I've just had a lot of greens to go through this year in all the different projects, so this one might still be used a little bit more. I think I can hit pan on that other green within a month or so maybe, so I might be able to focus on this one a little bit more after that. We'll see. Then moving on to the Pigment, and oh, this one actually I used 8 times in total now, and that's also been in since the start of the year, so that's not great. The NYX Pigment in Yellow Gold that I've been working on since the start of the year as well. I've used one more time, so I'm wearing it in my inner corners today. And we're right now at 42 uses for this one, so that's a good bit. I've made some progress, but there still is a good bit of progress left in here. I probably will need at least another 50 uses to get even close to finishing this one off, so that's probably not gonna happen this year. But the fact that I've managed to use it like 40 times throughout the year, still pretty happy about that, especially considering all the eyeshadows that I have been working on this year. So yeah, that's that one. Then the MaxFactor lipstick in Bewitching Coral that I've been working on also for the whole year. This one moves so much slower. Like normally I'm pretty good at panning like lipsticks or lip products or anything, and this one I think it's because like more of a matte consistency, so it's not as creamy. Like it works nicely, it does not like dry out my lips or anything, but it just is not as creamy as some of the other lipsticks that I have panned before, and that just makes it go a lot slower. I've made really nice progress this time though, as you can see in a little close-up shot. I think I've made more progress than I've made over the last few updates, but I'm still not completely sure if I can actually finish it off by the end of the year. I'm really gonna try, I'm really gonna focus on it, but I've still got a little bit to go. Like it doesn't look like much, but considering it does not move very quickly, it's gonna take me a little while still. Then one that I've used so often this year as well is the Maybelline Monster Smoky eye pencil in Smoky Black, and I have not been able to make a new marking for this one just because I take a little bit on my finger and I use that kind of in my outer corner to darken it up a little bit, and I just don't need a lot. I don't know how people can actually go through products like this, like even if you use it as a base for your complete eye, which I wouldn't really do with a black per se, maybe in winter, I don't know. Yeah, this just moves so slowly, but yeah, that's something I learned this year. Then we have the e.l.f. blush in Joy, and this is a product I use on a pretty much daily basis. I have it on my cheeks right now as well. Actually, I'm using this as a cream blush today, so I have that underneath it. And I've made a little bit of progress, and that's actually surprised me because it's getting a lot thinner towards the bottom. And it's taking forever to see any progress for some reason. I was really thinking like, okay, during this update I can kind of get to halfway of what's left, and then next update I finish it off, and then the last month I can kind of work on some of the other blushes that are in projects as well. I don't know what's happening with this one. I think they just refill it at night when I'm asleep or something. Somebody comes in my house to refill it. I don't know. Yeah, I still really like it. Like, it's a really nice neutral blush. I can put it on quite easily, don't have to worry about anything. So that is really nice about it. I've just been using it all year and I thought it would be gone by now, but it's not. What can you do? Then the other blush that is in this project as well, I have not used this month. Previously I would try to kind of use this a few times throughout the month, but now I just really want to get that other one out. So this like really bright pink blush is the number 2 in this project, and yeah, like I said, I'm really hoping that maybe during the next month I can make a good bit of progress on this one, and then in December I can still use this a few times. But I really want to get that e.l.f. one done this year, so that's just what we're going to be focusing on first. Then for the lip glosses, which happen to roll in right after each other, this is the NYX, what is it again? Pink Frost lip gloss, and this is huge. This is a really, really big lip gloss, so I haven't really focused on this one too much yet. It's, like the name already says, pretty frosty, so I'll have to combine it with something else. And right now I'm really close on finishing off another lip gloss, so maybe by next month I will have used this a little bit more, but right now not really. And even if I start using it, it's gonna be forever until you see proper progress as well. But let's see what we can still do with that one. Then the more exciting one of these two is my Teeez lip gloss. I think it was like a high shine lip gloss or something. As you can clearly see, there is no letters or anything on here anymore. I'm like kind of at the bottom right here, and there really isn't a lot left anymore. It's more that I'm like using everything that is around the sides right now. You can see in the close-up a little bit better as well. You can clearly see through the packaging quite well. There really isn't a lot left in here anymore. I haven't even taken a stopper out yet, because the stopper already doesn't really take out a lot of the product, if that makes sense, or doesn't leave in a lot of the product. Normally when I take the doe foot out, it has a good bit of product on it. So I haven't taken it out yet. I don't see a need yet because it's still like full enough when it comes out, but it clearly kind of is coming from the sides and stuff, so I have hope that this one will be finished by next time. Let's see if that is indeed going to be the case. And then lastly, this one I rolled in I think about 2 months ago. This is the L'Oreal True Match Powder, and mine is in a, I don't know, because that's gone. Yep. I don't know which specific color this one is, but this is the one I'm working on, and as you can see in the close-up, those little bumps, you can even see it from there, are still in here. Still don't know what they are. They're just like bits of hard pen that are throughout the pen for some reason, but I can still like pick up the powder kind of that's around it, and I think slowly but surely I'm like taking away product from those hard pen pieces as well. So there clearly is a dip kind of on the one side where I tend to like put my brush in. So I'm making progress on this one, and I'm just curious if I can hit pan on it by the end of the year. I know I'm not going to be able to finish this, but let's see like what progress I can still make within the next 2 months. And that is it when it comes to all the products that I was working on, but it's also time to roll something new in. We've still got 2 months left, so I'm very curious what product we're gonna be picking, so what product I'm gonna try and finish off or like work on within the next 2 months. Let me get my stuff. So looking at my spreadsheet, I've got about 190 products that I can still roll in here. Looking at what I already have and what is already in other projects that I cannot roll into this one. I've already got 2 blushes, so no blushes. I've already got like eyeliner stuff enough, so no eyeliners. I've already got 2 lip glosses, so no lip glosses. I've only got 1 lipstick, so technically I can roll in another one still. I've only got 2 eyeshadows now, and I've said that I would like a maximum of 3 in here, so I can still roll in an eyeshadow. That basically is it. Like, I have my shadow insurance, but that is just too boring, honestly, to roll in for the next 2 months. And I've got the 1 powder that I have is already in here. I've only got 1 mascara that I really use at one time, so eyeshadows, lipsticks, or lip balms. It's basically what I have left to roll in here. So anyway, let's see what we're ending up with. The number, I don't know if you guys can see very well, is 84. And 84, now I kind of have to do a weird count because everything is not in the right order. 47. Okay, 84 is also in my Sleek the Original palette, and it is the 5th color, so that's the one that is right next to the green. Yeah. Okay, so the color that is rolling in is this one right here. Which is kind of like a green blue, which I think that's gonna be quite boring, but we're just gonna go with it. Like, it's pretty close to the color that I'm already working on, and this is definitely gonna be my main focus, so I might use it once or twice every month, but I probably won't be using it a whole lot more unless I hit pan on that other green. But we'll see. Well, that's the nature of this project. I've still got plenty of products that I can like really focus on in all of my projects, so it's not too big of a deal, although it is a bit of a shame that I probably won't be making a whole lot of progress on it. But what can we do? That is how the project works, and I've just got a lot going on in all of my projects at the moment, and I really want to try and still finish some things off. So I'll just try and see if I can use it like once or twice. It's not really a color I've used very much. So it might be nice to like use it at least a few times to see like what ways I can use it. If you guys have any ideas like how to use that nice like blue greeny color, do let me know. And that's it for now. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.